Python operator overloading. So what is operator overloading? Let us discuss that one at first. So Python operators work for built-in classes, but some operators behave differently with different types. For example, the plus operator will perform the arithmetic addition when two numbers will be given. The same plus operator will merge two lists and concatenate two strings. So depending upon the input argument type, the operator will have the different purposes, different operations are getting carried out, and that is known as operator overloading. So this feature in Python that allows the same operator to have different meaning according to the context is called the operator overloading. So here we are having a list. Just see here. Addition, we are doing P1 plus P2, say. So actually internally the function which is getting called is P1 dot underscore underscore add underscore underscore, and then within bracket, that is input argument is P2. So here we are having this subtraction. So that is P1 minus P2. We are having this one as P1 dot underscore underscore sub underscore underscore as input argument P2. So here we are having the list. You can easily check them that we have given the operators, then the expression, and internally which method, which operator overloaded method is getting called. So that has been listed in this table in the third column. So here we are having this less than. So here we are having this comparison operator overloading in Python. So previously we are having this operator overloading special functions in Python. So now if you consider the comparison operators, so that is our less than, equal to, double equal to, that is a not equal to, here we are having this greater than equal to, we are having, so less than, that is a greater than or equal to and so on. So these are the operators, these are the expressions, and internally which function is getting called, we have listed that one in the third column. So let us go for one practical demonstration on this concept, that is operator overloading, for your better understanding. So here is the demonstration for you. In this session, we are going to demonstrate and illustrate operator overloading which has to be done in our Python programming. We have defined one class, that is the name of the class is myPoint. We know that here we will be considering a two-dimensional point which will have two coordinates x and y. So this is our constructor, and instance variables self.x and self.y will get initialized with the input parameters x and y. These input parameters x and y will have its default arguments, that is 0 and 0. We are also overriding one method, that is underscore underscore str underscore underscore. This very method will be executed whenever we are going to print object under the class myPoint, and it will return one string which will have x comma y only. You see, we have just generated one string here, and that will be returned. We are also overriding one method. This is known as the overloading, that is plus operator. So this plus operator, here you see we have defined one method, that is underscore underscore add underscore underscore. So this method will take one object, that is the other, as input, and it will do the addition in this way. Self.x, that is the instance variable x, and other.x will be added. Self.y and other.y will be added. They will be assigned to x and y, and then the object will be returned with this particular, which will be defined with this particular constructor myPoint, keeping this x and y as input argument. So actually we are calling the constructor of the class myPoint with x and y as input arguments here. Next we are going for the overloading of this less than operator. So here in case of overloading, we are just defining one method, that is underscore underscore lt underscore underscore. It will be having the self and the other, that is another myPoint class object as input argument. So how we are calculating whether it is less than or greater than. So it will be calculated in this way. You see self.x square plus self.y squared will be calculated, and that will be assigned to self underscore magnitude, and then other.x squared and other.y squared will be calculated, and then the sum will be kept in other underscore magnitude. So now we shall return self underscore magnitude less than other underscore magnitude. That means it returns a boolean if self underscore magnitude is lesser than other underscore magnitude. In that case it will return true, otherwise it will return false. So this underscore underscore lt underscore underscore method will return one boolean. So here we are overloading this plus operator, here we are overloading the minus operator, minus less than operator. Okay, so now we have defined two objects, that is p1 and p2, under the class myPoint. And here you see this p1 and p2 under the point myPoint. Here we have passed this x and y values as 1 and 2. So in case of p1, the respective instance variable x and y will get updated with 1 and 2 respectively, and in case of p2, the x and y will get updated with the values 4 and 5 respectively, because we have passed these parameters to this parameterized constructor myPoint. So at first we are going to print this p1 and p2. When you are going to print this myPoint class objects, then underscore underscore str underscore underscore method will get executed and it will print in this way. So let us go for the execution. You can find that it has printed 1 comma 2 within enclosed within first brackets, and then for this against this line it is printing 4 comma 5 enclosed within first brackets there, and print will leave one blank line here. Next, p1 less than p2. So p1 less than p2, it will be calculated and it is returning true. Why? Because here we are having 1 square plus 2 square. What is the value? That means 1 plus 4, that is 5. And here we are having 16, that is a 4 square plus 25 square. So that is quite larger compared to this 1 square plus 2 square. So that's why it is returning true here. Now this particular operation can also be done using this underscore underscore lt underscore underscore method directly. So p1 dot underscore underscore lt underscore underscore p2, this p2 is getting assigned onto this other. This p2 is getting assigned onto this other in case of this add and this lt methods. So you see we are doing the same. Actually this line is very much similar with this line. So that's why this calling of this overloading function is same as this one. And also this line is also doing the same as this line is doing. So that's why we are getting the same output here. And in this way we have explained that how the operator overloading can be done in our Python and how to write the respective code. Thanks for watching this video.